Well, one space that has been on everyone's radar lately is the metal space. In fact, a stock like Steel Authority of India should come up for you. That stock has gone up 3x from the April 2020 lows and is near 52-week high. Of course, we do know that demand has gone up for steel. Prices have improved as well. But the latest is CNBC TV 18 exclusive that the Steel Ministry has finalized plans on the production-linked incentive scheme for specialty steel. So we have the man of the moment, the chairman of SAIL joining in, Anil Kumar Chaudhary. Mr. Chaudhary, good morning and thanks so much for joining us. We have plenty of questions for you on demand, on prices. But first, on the possibility of this PLI scheme coming through for steel, I wanted your thoughts on it. Also, if it is announced, will SAIL look to participate and increase its capacity as well?
Right. Good morning to all of you. Very much for giving me this opportunity. In fact, we have been looking for this PLI for a long time, and this is a welcome step. As the scheme stands today, from steel sector, 4 products have been covered. And you know that first is coated steel, second is high strength steel, third is specialty rails, and fourth is alloy steel bars and rods. In fact, many of the products are already being manufactured by the steel companies within the country. But with PLI, it will give impetus or it will give thrust on increasing the production, and also the more investment will go in these sectors. I feel that this is going to help the steel sector in a long way in getting the import substitute products manufactured within the country.
Good morning, Mr. Chaudhary. I have so many questions for you, but my colleague who tracks steel very closely is with me, so I should defer to him. Nigel, go ahead.
Thanks so much for that, Lata. Mr. Chaudhary, thanks so much for speaking to us here at CNBC TV 18. Well, before we get to the operational performance, one rumor that's been doing the rounds for the last 1 week is the government of India is looking to divest some stake or conduct an OFS on Steel Authority of India. Can you confirm or deny that? Is there something in the offering for FY21 or is it a story of FY22? Please go ahead, sir.
I don't have any information on this. So far, we have not been informed anything about it.
Okay, so as of now, there is no information that you have received that there will be an OFS on sale in FY21 at least, or in the next 1 month or so. You haven't received any information.
I don't have any information so far.
Okay. So if I can just build on that. So, the government's stated policy is divestment, and in fact both Tarun Bajaj, the finance secretary, and Nirmala Sitharaman said that we are going to be surprised by their ambition on divestment. I mean, anybody will be willing to grab SAIL if it was offered, if a strategic partner was invited. No plans at all.
Maybe plans, but we are not aware of the plans of OFS, as your colleague mentioned. So we are also keeping our fingers crossed, but we are fully prepared. And then when it comes through, we are there to take it to the market, to the investors, to the analysts, and we will see to it that it does its best whenever it is in the market.
But a strategic partner is likely, you think? Is there?
No, not strategic partner. We are talking of
OFS only.
Whatever shares government has been holding, they would like to digest a part of in the market. We are not talking of strategic partner for the time being.
Oh, nice.
All right, Mr. Chaudhary, so we'll take your word for that. And as you mentioned, everything will be done for the best interests of your investors. Now, your investors would like to know a couple of factors. One being, what is the price increase in December 2020 so far? And if you give a sense for Q3, what has been the total price increase? Go ahead, sir.
So, you know that the domestic prices of steel, they follow the international market. And there has been a significant increase in the prices in the international market. Currently, if I go by the market report, the orders for HR coil, destination Europe, they are being booked at 775 CFR. So you can yourself see that how significantly the steel prices have gone up from April to current period. Like we were satisfied with a price of $375 per ton in the April. We ourselves booked so many orders at that level, and today it is at 775. Naturally, if there is an increase in the international prices and the domestic prices have been following the prices, the domestic prices are bound to go up. As far as increase is concerned, we have increased our prices in the beginning of the month along with the other producers. Rather, I would say we followed the other producers. First the other producers increased, we also increased the prices in the market, and thereafter at least SAIL had not increased prices further during the current month. And as far as increase during the quarter is concerned, like 3 months of the quarter almost, they have gone, the price increase has been close to 6,500 rupees. And we have only followed the market, and we have never taken the lead in increasing the prices. Because, our share is just 13 to 14%. And even if we feel like we cannot lead the market in this, maybe the other producers, they have been increasing, and we have also been increasing, particularly for flat products.
Okay. Sir, but lesser companies have a problem of expensive iron ore. You don't have that. So for you, it would be directly going to EBITDA. Can you give us some guidance on how have your margins or EBITDA per ton improved in Q3 over previous quarters?
Like Q3 performance, it will be out in next few days. It will be difficult for me to comment about the EBITDA performance in the third quarter at this stage, because we are also a listed company and we have to follow the norms. But I can assure you one thing, that this quarter is going to be the best in the last few years. And also I can tell you one thing, that we will be on 9 months basis, we will be in profit, and we will be able to wipe up the losses of the first quarter. And you also know that in the first quarter we registered of around 2,000 crore, because our fixed costs are very high. So I'm quite sure that we will be able to do very well in the third quarter, and on that basis for the 9 months we will be in profit.
Mr. Chaudhary, you have given us a hint and we have done the mathematics. In the second quarter, you did an EBITDA of around 4,500 rupees. You're saying 6,000 rupees is the increase. Quickly, if you do for around 4 million tons and you do around 10,000-11,000 crores, then for an operating profit of 2,000 crores in quarter 2, you're going to be doing more than 4,000 crores. But we'll wait by. You've given us a hint. We have done the mathematics. Now time will tell whether or not
be right. No, your math may not be right, because I talked of increase point to point.
Absolutely.
The 6,000 rupees price increase in all days basis, that is for the full quarter.
Okay.
This may not be correct. So from point to point, if we talk that from 1st October till date, that is the increase we have effected in the market.
Okay, so we'll wait by then, sir, but at least towards the end of the quarter, the exit EBITDA will be closer to around 10,000 rupees per ton, but we'll wait by for the numbers and you'll give us clarity on that front.
Yes.
Okay, give us two numbers then, sir. One is, and the numbers that are worrying the street, one is the debt number. What was the debt number as of September 2020? What is it likely to come down to? What is your target out there? And the second factor is the receivables. You're doing sales, but the money was not coming in. You said that will be sorted out. So what was the receivables position on September 2020 and what is it coming down to? Please go ahead, sir.
Borrowings and receivables, they are very directly connected. Like if we are able to realize our debtors, then there is no need even for the borrowings. And our dilemma is that we have not been able to recover debtors from some of the government departments. So we have been supplying them, but due to their budget constraints, we are not able to realize that money. And it has gone up significantly in the last few months. And as far as borrowings are concerned, we are constantly on the declining trend. And I'm sure everything continues to be all right. And also we are able to collect some of the debtors from the government department. Nobody can stop me in bringing down my borrowings level from the current level of say 50,000 crore to somewhere around 40,000 crore by the close of the financial year.
Closure of which financial year, sir? Debt will come down from 50,000 crores to 40,000 crores by when? Because it was around 48,000 crores at the end of quarter 2.
By this year itself?
It is like, no, 48,000, what we are talking that, we are talking as per the, our balance sheet. Okay. What is there that the financial leases are also there, so that those are also included. If we exclude that, then it was somewhere around 48,000 crore.
Yes.
What I am talking about, we will be reach a level of 40,000 by the financial year, that is the 1st March 21.
Okay, by March you're going to be 40,000 crore. That's very good to hear. So just one quick question, my colleague Sonia also has some. There is a lot of noise about the rise in steel prices which auto guys are making, and a lot of noise around iron ore prices which are rising as well. Do you think the ministry is extremely worried about this? Should we hear government action?
Definitely, ministry is worried, but if we look at holistically, the increase in the steel prices and also in the iron ore prices is not due to reasons which are really special to our country. There has been increase in the steel prices and also in the iron ore prices worldwide. And as you know, being in the deregulated sector, we have to follow what has been happening the worldwide. And I would say that whatever in the steel prices and iron ore prices is there within the country, it is a fallout of the increase in the
question on this subject of auto companies. This transition to BS6 emission norms, has it meant higher demand for specialized steel and for companies like yours? Because we do understand from auto companies that this transition to BS6 has led to making the vehicles heavier and a higher demand for specialized steel. Is that true? And can you quantify the increase in demand for us?
Yes, this migrating to BS6 would require the weight of the vehicles to be reduced, and for that they need the high strength and the low weight auto grade steel, which is AHSS. Currently, not many companies they are able to manufacture it within the country, and of course, as we go ahead, the companies will be able to develop this within the country. And also, I find that this high strength steel is also one of the items under PLI. And when we go ahead, this auto grade steel, particularly AHSS grade, will find a place in the list of high strength steel. So that will also incentivize the steel manufacturers to develop this steel within the country, and they're able to supply it to the auto manufacturers.
You yourself will be interested in this part of the
yes,
PLI?
Will definitely. And you know that we were with ArcelorMittal some time back for getting into the auto body sheets. Basically, this is relating to auto body sheets. So somehow that JV could not proceed. So we are on this scouting. We are on this scouting in the market that if we can get some other player, we can quickly get into some sort of arrangement, and we can also get into this AHSS steel very soon.
Okay, that's good to hear. Mr. Chaudhary, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining us and answering so many questions of your investors and our viewers. Have a great 2021, you and everyone at SAIL.
The same for you also. Thank you.